Thanks.
Well, he told me all this would blow over as soon as his mother's body forgot it was somebody else's liver. Vinnie, what are these?
Just painkillers.
I haven't been with another woman for nearly 20 years. One, a moment of weakness. I had a stable marriage. It might have been stale, but it was stable. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, or the white aura, this deity reaches out and transforms my wife into this pious Tinkerbell who's babbling about the flowering of the universe and her eternal light. I don't know whether they gave her a new liver or Tennessee Williams' id.
When people have major operations, sometimes they come out of it a little disoriented.
Vince, I want to be angry. I want to be depressed, but she is so caught up in the wonder of life. When she told me to pack my bags, it was like she was doing me a favor. We are on this blessed pilgrimage, Frank. I got a blessed pilgrimage. I got a mortgage payment, 2 autos, none of which I can afford, and now I'm supposed to spring for a furnished apartment. I want to strangle her, but she's so radiant in her new life. I feel guilty for being rejected. What?
It's nice to know I'm not the only one that feels that way. You know, I took a beating from a baseball bat. Got run down by a cab in the space of a couple of weeks. And you pulled me off that case.
Vinnie.
No, I'm not looking for an argument, Frank. Just... I felt so excluded. I felt like I'd been disposed of.
Vince, I didn't know.
You did the right thing. I couldn't work. I still can't. But Frank, I'm telling you, I've been in this house day after day going out of my mind. I feel rejected and useless. I'm getting fat. I gotta hit the sack. I can manage. I can manage.
How long is this gonna last?
I don't know, months maybe.
What do the doctors say?
They all say the same things. Torn ligaments, and bone spurs, and Achilles tendon.
My wife had a liver transplant. She recovered faster than this.
What, you think I'm enjoying this?
I did not say that.
I'm just fed up with the whole thing. 24 hours a day, you're in excruciating pain. It's like hot knives being dug into your ankle. You nag me about it, just gonna make it worse.
I'm not nagging you. I'm concerned.
God, I'm sorry. It just makes me short-tempered. Excuse me. You can sleep in my old room. The bed's made. Just gonna have to move some boxes out of the way. And some towels in the hall closet.
It's only for the short term, Vince. An OCB undercover operative and his regional director rooming together isn't very good for your cover.
Okay. Good night, Frank.
Night, Vince. Vinnie. Did I wake you?
No. I don't sleep through the night anymore anyway. What is that?
Oh, it's another one of my wife's revelations. She decided my son shouldn't interact with the television, so she was going to throw it out. Drake asked me to hold it for safekeeping.
What time is it?
I don't know. 3 a.m.?
And you're playing video games?
Mm-hmm.
I think she might have been right about that one, Frank.
Maybe. I'm having a good time. You want to try it?
Yeah, what the hell? Damn it.
Vinny, how many of these things you taking?
Don't mother me, Frank.
I'm mothering you. You're a healthy 30-year-old man. You shouldn't be in this much pain.
Don't you think I know that? I had all kinds of injuries when I was playing ball in school. Nothing ever hurt like this. All I get from the doctors are x-rays and dime store advice. Stay off of it.
Maybe you've been seeing the wrong doctors.
They all got the same degrees.
Listen, I know an orthopedic surgeon that...
Frank, I said no. Frank, you see my pills?
They're in here, Vince.
Good morning, Vince. Up at the crack of noon.
Back to Beckstead?
About time you called me Paul.
What's going on here, Frank?
Sit down, Vince. Your last full physical was after the Steelgrave case. You're 2 years overdue for your next one.
I don't need a physical. Besides the leg, I'm healthy as a horse.
You're not healthy, Vinnie. You're living like an invalid. You and Frank are the best team at OCB. Because of the strength of your abilities, the nature of the job, and the virtues of your characters, you've been given concessions that other agents don't get. But skating by your physical can't be one of them.
I don't want a physical. I don't want to see any more doctors. I'm not going through that crap anymore.
Fine.
What's that?
Open it.
What the hell is this?
Your retirement watch. It's the way we cashier all the jackasses out of the agency.
Well, maybe you ought to keep it.
There's no dispensation on this, Vince. You want to stay in the game, you've got to go for the full workup. We booked you into a private facility the agency uses from time to time. There's a car waiting outside. Now, do you want the work or the watch?
I never failed my duty. My failure was being patient with career avarice underlings.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Undercover operatives succeed because they are accomplished at the art of betrayal. Now, having ensnared their quarry, they have no compunction about turning on their masters.
Do you really believe it had nothing to do with those phone calls?
I was director of the OCB. Its pressures were unrelenting. My hobby was a harmless diffusion of tension.
You think it's harmless to call women you don't know and discuss sexual intimacy?
Well, where's the harm? They can always hang up.
Some of those women felt terrorized.
I was stimulating consciousness from a safe distance. I gave them an opportunity to discover their relationship to society. And for that, I was banished to the dead records room. And that fool Beckstead takes my place.
Let's try to segregate your hobby from your job as the OCB director, shall we? Earlier, you were discussing your relationships to your subordinates.
There were Judases who thrived on duplicity. No respect for procedure, for chain of command, for the institution. They brought blue jeans and leather into hollowed halls. They accused me of being homosexual.
White code in the unit.
Have an emergency to attend to? Excuse me, I'll be back in a minute.
Classified my foot. Access is power. Remember the numbers. Reason for hospital stay. Physically violent. Psychotic. Potentially dangerous. Commit for 48-hour observation.
Shall we get started?
I can't find any evidence of injury, so... Either you're a liar or you may have nerve damage.
I am not a liar.
Good, then you won't mind if I try a little something.
All right, go ahead.
How's that feel? Try standing on it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's great. What did you do?
A muscle or a bone was putting pressure on a nerve down there. I took the pressure off. Lucky you called on my part.
You're in for a routine physical and a follow-up on an ankle injury, correct?
That's right. Look, my foot's almost as good as new. Look at this. It's like I went to Lourdes or something.
Why don't you just have a seat, Mr. Terranova?
No, that's okay. No.
I'm feeling great.
It would be much better if you just had a seat.
All right.
Patrick's going to take you back to the unit now, Mr. Terranova.
Let's go easy.
Whoa. What unit?
Let's go easy now.
No, I'm not going in. Hey, I said let's go. Get out! Get off!
Easy.
Let's take him down to the unit.
Good morning.
I want to see a doctor.
He'll be around.
I don't want to eat.
Now, you want to be a healthy little maniac, don't you?
I don't want to eat. I want the doctor. You get that away from me. I want to see the doctor.
You gotta eat.
You eat it! Get me the doctor! Want to eat! Get away from me!
Now we gotta clean this mess up.
Good morning, Mr. Terranova.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Hasberg. I'm a staff psychiatrist.
Oh, God, thank God. Like, I don't belong here.
Well, it's better than prison. You'll acclimate. In time, you'll become more comfortable, believe me. Now you have to eat.
No, I don't want to eat. I came in here for a physical. Why don't you listen to me?
No. You'll get nowhere by being hostile, Mr. Terranova.
Hostile? Look what you're doing to me. I came in for a physical. You bastards are torturing me.
You need your nutrition.
Oh, hey! Call my Uncle Mike! He's in my file!
Trace.
You go to hell! No! I'm a federal agent! Stop! I'm a federal agent! Stop! Hey, Vinnie! Look what you did to me, man!
Yes, my son. Do you want to make a confession, is it? When was the last time you made a confession?
Come on, Vinnie, confess. Come on, confess.
There's nothing to confess.
Just do it and let's get out of here. I got a bad feeling about this place.
I didn't do anything.
Make something up. You can't get out of here until you confess.
Yeah, Vinnie, go ahead. Make something up. You're good at that. Give him 5 Hail Marys and 10 Our Fathers. And while you're at it, stick this up your... Don't worry about it, Vinnie. Go ahead, take it. I got a closet full of them. Maggie, this bulb's getting weak. You want to make sure you get it replaced?
Yes, Mr. Steelgrave.
So, Vinnie, talk to me. You turn that thing off.
Talk to them, will you? They don't let you out of here until you talk to them.
Whose side are you on?
What kind of guy makes his brother choose side?
You shut up and turn that thing off!
I'm a federal agent.
Of course you are.
I'm a federal agent.
This is Sonny Steelgrave, among the most powerful and flamboyant mobsters on the East Coast. Director McDonald wants been taken down. Think you're man enough to handle it, Agent Terranova?
Yes, sir.
Well, I don't think you can. I think you're immature, undisciplined, and totally lacking in the respect for procedure necessary to accomplish such a mission. What time is it?
Are you gonna remember this, Vinnie? Are you gonna remember me now? You've been lying for years. You're so truthful. My legal operations pay more taxes than half the major corporations in this country. Hey, I loved you, man.
Good old Vinnie, a cinch and a pinch. You robbed me, man. I was gonna have children, I was gonna get married. Nothing left of me now, just swamp gas. No Steelgraves to carry on the name. You took that from me, Vinnie.
No, son. You took that from yourself.
What are you drinking, pal?
I want you out of my life.
You betrayed me. Now you gotta carry that around with you. Forever. We had a big future. Now I'm just the knot in the pit of your stomach that keeps equilibrium out of whack. I'm your sleepless nights, Vinnie. Yeah, sure, you keep telling yourself it's the leg, it's giving you insomnia. Who you fooling? It's me. It's what you did to me that gnaws at your soul. We had a good time, huh, pal? Huh? Cock of the boardwalk and the crown prince of Atlantic City. You were the juice for the neon lights. You loved it, Vinnie. You never turned down the best flesh money could buy. Smooth, throbbing heat wrapped around you so tight. You grinning so wide you could count your teeth. Get into it, Vinnie. That's it. Get into it. Hey, go ahead, pal. Not for nothing, Vinnie, but you can't escape. So, you know what? You might as well dance. You know you want it. That's it, Vinnie. I can't breathe. What? I can't breathe. Right, Vinnie, you can't breathe? Huh? Huh? What? What? Can't breathe? Oh, good. Good. Because this is the tab for your lives, the haunting of your soul bought with a badge. You're cursed to carry me in your black, hot life, death, purgatory, right up to the gates of salvation, boy! Do you hear me, Terranova? Do you hear me?
Do you hear me, Mr. Terranova? Mr. Terranova? Mr. Terranova, don't you think a little sun would be nice?
How does it feel to be restrained by convention? I am glad you got to feel the true experience. I was sensitive to your needs, wasn't I? Why couldn't you be sensitive to mine? I took my job home with me. Responsibilities, recriminations. Maybe you're having too good of a time here. Reason for stay, physical.
How's the smear, dude? You're fighting your therapy. Dr. H isn't gonna like this. No, sir. No, sir. Vincent Terranova.
Who are you?
Oh, sorry. Taylor's the name. I'm sort of the unit's official greeter.
You a doctor?
No. I'm just like you, Jim, a crazy person.
I'm not crazy.
Me neither. But I've been in the unit long enough now, they pay me to do things. Fix electrical sockets and stuff. I was an engineer. R&D at Boeing.
What is this place?
Well, I don't know how successful you were on the outside, but you've made it to the top of the psycho world. It's the big leagues. You know, we've got some very successful people here. A college professor, an economist, count them, 2 lawyers.
What was that?
Mr. Hemanowski. He's probably ducked his lithium again. We got so many psychotics in here when the drugs kick in, like, just right. Sounds like a calliope. Tuki.
Hey, Taylor. Come here. Do me a favor, will you? Can you loosen these up a little bit for me? Please.
Catch you later, dude.
Good morning, Mr. Terranova.
Mr. Hasbro, I don't belong in here.
It took 6 men to subdue you.
Just let me make one lousy phone call.
Patients are allowed to receive phone calls between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. on a first-come, first-served basis. Let's see if we can keep your strength up, shall we?
Now, wait a minute! Now, call my Uncle Mike for me, please! 555-4958, please!
Now, you be a good boy, huh?
Get away from me!
We've got to eat.
Son of a bitch!
That's thrice.
Ah, Vincenzo, settete. Settete. Mangia, Vincenzo, mangia.
Vincenzo, don't play with your food. Vincent Michael Terranova, eat your food.
Don't do that.
You remember all those times you were late for dinner because you were bambumbazzo over Linda Mazzariti?
Shut up!
Be a good boy.
I said don't do that! You really gonna like this game, Vincent?
Mea culpa. Our mistake, we told us peccata mundi. Miserere nobis. Our mistake, we told us peccata mundi. Miserere nobis. Mea culpa. Mea culpa. Mea maxima culpa.
Come on, tough guy. It's the only way I'm gonna let you out of here.
This is stupid. I'm not gonna do it.
You're a front runner, Vinnie. You only take chances when the cards are in your favor.
Now, it takes a guy like me to do the truly classic.
No!
You know, I haven't lived alone in a long time. I gotta find stuff for the kitchen, decorate the walls, everything.
That's an adjustment, Frank. It's like everything else.
On a budget, I can't find a place close to human habitation or anything even resembling it. I mean, you look at the prices of these places. The OCB ought to be going after the landlords.
Probably shouldn't do this. I have the feeling you make a lousy tenant.
What?
My grandmother left me a place down in Little Silver, New Jersey. Big, old Victorian. So we converted it into a quadruplex. I give you a deal on one of the units, you watch the place.
You just might have saved my life.
You'll see.
Thanks, Uncle. I gotta be going.
Hey, Frank, how's Vinnie doing with this physical?
Well, I haven't heard from him since yesterday. If anything's wrong, I'm sure I would have heard.
Yeah, I guess.
Thanks, Uncle.
You're back just in time. I've got something to show you. The show is about to begin. That is your future if you mess with me.
Your first 2 days with us haven't been exactly exemplary, Mr. Turnover. I'm hoping we can get off to a fresh start.
Have you seen my file?
I glanced through it, yes.
Is it classified?
All patient files are classified.
I am a federal agent. I am. That's got to be in there somewhere.
No, it isn't.
Did you call my Uncle Mike?
I've already explained to you our policy on phone calls. Now, what we've got to do is we've got to talk about you.
I don't belong here.
You're gonna have to get past this denial if we're gonna help you.
I'm not. I'm not denying.
Got a problem with hostility, Mr. Turnover?
You guys are incredible.
This is hostility.
You won't listen to me. You patronize me, strap me in this chair. You pump me full of drugs and have your goons kick me around. Why shouldn't I be hostile?
Well, you're getting it out. That's good.
God, getting it out. And look at you. Look at you sitting there sucking on your pipe and admiring your cowboy boots. Why, you're denying me my basic rights as a human being. You've made no effort to confirm your beliefs that I'm not a federal agent. You think I'm crazy, don't you? I don't know why. For whatever reason. It's in your files wrong. But it's in there. And it's all you care about. Let us worship the database altar. And woe unto us who indulge in the blasphemies of hostility and denial.
Now, to overcome your problems, we're going to have to confront them. I know this is hard for you to accept, but the reason I'm here is to help.
The only reason you're here is because you couldn't get a real job. Now, let's not kid each other. I would like to go back to my room now, please.
Mr. Terranova's ready to go back to his room.
Come on. Here's your opportunity. You are being so cooperative today. Guess the drugs finally kicked in, huh? Too bad. I was looking forward to a little bit of fun.
First things first, Patrick. I don't deal with you. Hey, Sonny.
I'm busy, kid. Wait for me in the lobby.
Come here.
Come on. Lay off the suit. What's the matter with you, man? What's the problem?
You're the problem.
Me?
Yeah.
Me? Who gave you a Porsche, huh? Who let you live in his casino penthouse, huh? Who put your brother on the payroll?
He gave me a job.
Gave him a job. My right hand. Personal absolver.
Direct line to forgiveness. And the pay's great, Vinnie.
You can get him to take his collar off. We can have some fun.
Pete's dead. You're dead.
Vinnie, I'm not dead. I live here. And here. And here. Come on. Come on. There's a move. What?
Not interested, Sonny. I'm through fighting with you.
After what you did to me? Come on.
Been all through that already. Just doesn't wash anymore. You were a user, Sonny. You were a manipulative, self-centered little autocrat with a comic book personality.
Took care of you, man.
Yeah, you used me. You used everybody.
For this I use. Society's built by users of people. Without us, you got caves and loincloths.
Mr. Altruistic.
Yeah, a visionary.
Yeah, but Sonny, you only see yourself. This isn't society. It's just your ego out of control. You're a user of people, Sonny. A smooth smile to go along with the silk suit. A cheap veneer with a high gloss finish. But you strip that away. You're nothing but a scared little man.
Want to see fear, Vinnie? Look in the mirror.
Nah, you're confusing conscience with cowardice. What I was guilty of buying into your act. But the ride's over.
I helped your mother.
He helped me, Vincent.
You always knew the right buttons to push, didn't you, Sonny? You're out of here.
Out of here.
Your lease is up, Sonny. You're dead.
Killed me.
You killed yourself. You were a suicide. You weren't man enough to face up to your own actions. You were the one that was scared. Man, it's it, isn't it?
What?
The guilt, Sonny. You know what I was guilty of? I was guilty of admiring a man that would rather take his own life than face up to it. Not for nothing, Sonny. But you were a major disappointment.
Don't do this to me, Vinnie.
You're doing it to yourself, Sonny, just like always.
Let me go with some class.
You go with what you got.
We were brothers once, you and me, remember? Let me go with just a little class.
Vinnie Terranova.
Who are you?
I am a very angry man with a lot of power. Now, where is he?
You'll have to see Dr. Hasberg.
Where is he?
He's in a session in there. But you can't just...
Hey, how about you give it a rest, sports shoes?
I am in the middle of a session here. You can't barge in.
Frank! Daryl, you know, I really shouldn't be surprised. I want Vinnie Terranova.
Who are you?
You know, I am really getting tired of this.
Looking awfully good, Frank.
Daryl, you're responsible for this, aren't you?
Well, me? I don't know what you're talking about.
You need a warrant.
I don't need a warrant, you yahoo. Now, you get me Vinnie Terranova, I'm gonna charge you with kidnapping a federal officer. Now, let's go. Still the master of the bureaucracy, aren't you, Daryl?
Still the master.
Patrick, come with me. Quickly.
What the hell did you idiots do? You get him loose.
Hey, Frank. Are you all right? I can't believe the lengths a guy would go through to get rid of a roommate.
At least you still got a sense of humor.
No, I'm all right. I'm okay. A little weak. I'm not an invalid.
You'll have to be released in a wheelchair. That's hospital policy. I'm awfully sorry about this misunderstanding.
Patrick. Stupid buffalo.
Look at that, look at that.
You are under arrest for assaulting a federal officer. Verbal and physical harassment. Now, if you think you got trouble with me, wait till my partner gets a piece of you.
I'm sorry about this mess.
It's all right, Frank, it worked out. But don't think that means you don't owe me. You owe me big.
You owe a guy named Taylor. If he hadn't called Uncle Mike, I don't know what would have happened.